Charles here. Welcome to Backroads Living. In today's video, we're going to be showing some of the preps that we buy at Walmart. Now, I know a lot of people don't like Walmart, and that's okay. If you don't want to shop there, that's fine with me. But most of the stores in our area don't carry the things that we need for our preps. And I'm going to use whatever store I need to use, whether it be Walmart, Amazon, eBay, whatever the case may be. I'm going to do whatever I can to get the preps in. You know, it's just what it is, guys. And if you don't want to shop there and you want to drive 5 hours or 2 hours or 1 hour to shop somewhere else, that's your business. By all means, you do that. It doesn't bother me a bit. So that's where we're at with Walmart shopping. But anyway, there's a lot of stuff going on, and we're trying to keep up with it, and it's just hard to do. I can't post a lot of things on here that I try to post over on our locals page, and I don't post a whole lot over there anymore because we're not picking up very many subscribers, and that's something that we really need to stay over there. Is we need to get our subscriber count up to 30, and we've only got 9 right now, and I do appreciate everybody that has subscribed over there. But we don't reach that first tier that gives us the opportunity to upload more videos. We can go from 10 videos a month to 30 videos a month, and that gives us an opportunity to do more free videos when that kind of thing happens. And they'll be bringing in the opportunity to do live video like we do here on YouTube. So there's a lot of opportunity over there. It actually gives you as a subscriber the opportunity to post your own videos, and to do your own post, and to have live chats and things like that. But again, I have to reach that 30 subscriber count before I can get into that tier. And we have 199 members, 198, 199 members, but we've got to have more subscribers. So if you can help us out, we appreciate it. If you can't, I totally understand. That's not a problem. But anyway, let's get back to the Walmart haul here. Now, we've this is kind of a mixed lot that we're doing here today. It's not all food or not all just supplies, but it is a mixed lot of items. And I'll probably go over the food stuff first. And I've got one food item that I want to save to the end because it's one of my favorites that I really like, and it's pretty diverse. You can do a lot of things with it, but I want to talk about one of the things I enjoy doing with it. But anyway, let's get started here. The first thing that we pick up at Walmart that we really like, and this has a lot of uses. Now guys, this is another thing I'm going to do. Some of these things have several uses besides just like these mashed potatoes from Great Value brand. Now, flaked potatoes have a lot of uses. You can use them in meatloaf. You can replace a lot of things with flaked potatoes. But again, I don't have time to go into all the uses of this stuff today in this video. But I will do an updated video on it, or I can either post on my website the uses for these things. Just let me know what you'd like to do, and I'll probably do a post on our website anyway. But anyway, we picked up a couple of boxes of these. I don't remember the prices of them, but they're really good, and they're the larger boxes, and they're less expensive than the Idaho and some of the other brands. This is a 26.7 ounce box, a pound, 10.7 ounces. And they're less expensive, and they go just as far or farther than the other potatoes. So keep that in mind when you're shopping, to look for these Great Value brand or the off brand. If it's a brand you haven't tried, buy one box and try it, and if you like it, then get you some more of them. But we know we like these Great Value brands, so we buy those when we can find them. Another thing that's a Great Value brand that we buy that we really like, and it's almost $1 cheaper if I recall correctly. I don't have my receipt in front of me, and I can't remember all these prices, I'm sorry. But it's the Quick Oats. We get the Great Value brand and the Quick Oats. And if I recall correctly, they're about $1 less than the other brand, the name brand. And again, these oats are really good. They have a good texture, a good flavor. They cook up good, and oats are something else that has several uses. So we could talk about that in a website post. So keep those things in mind. I'm going to try to do some of that. And our website is backroadsliving.com. So don't forget to go over there and check that out. which, by the way, we're doing a lot of giveaways on. We have a lot of stuff we're giving away over there. We're giving away garden seeds, stuff like corn and potatoes and beans and cucumbers and all that kind of stuff. And I know most of that stuff is gone for the year as far as being able to plant it, but you'll have it for next year. And we're also giving away flower seeds. Again, you can plant those next year. We're giving away pumpkin seeds and bookmarks and just all kinds of stuff, recipes, all kinds of stuff. So hop over there and check that out. Another thing we buy at Walmart is the Great Value non-dairy dry milk. Now we get this at our local store, okay? And this milk is okay, and it's a good thing to have on hand because you can use powdered milk for many, many, many things besides just drinking or making milk out of it to drink or to put with your cereal. But another milk we get from Walmart, we have to order this or go out of town to buy it because our local store doesn't have it, is the Nido milk. And this is another powdered milk, and it's a good tasting milk. And again, there's just lots of uses for this stuff. But this is the better, for me and Sandy. We like the taste of this better than we do the Great Value. But either one would be great to have on hand for your cooking needs. You can use the Great Value for cooking just the same as you could the Nido or to make other things with. And again, there's a blog post I need to do on that, on how many things you can actually do with this powdered milk. There's lots of stuff you can do with these things besides what their original intent was for. So let's see, where are we at here? That's going to be it for the food. So let's look at some other things that we found. Now, if you'll watch the sales when you go in Walmart, I always check your end caps, go into the seasonal sections and the seasonal areas when the seasons are coming to an end, like it is right now. We went in the other day and they had these on sale for $3, and there's 6 pair of them. So that put them 50 cents a pair for these Hyper Tough canvas grip gloves. Now these are good gloves for 50 cents a pair, guys. You can't beat that. These last a good long time. Great to work in gardens, great to use with your chainsaws, great to use with all kinds of things. And these are just real good gloves. For 50 cents a piece, you can't beat them. So always go into your seasonal areas and check for clearances and check for sales. Now our Walmart has a clearance aisle, but it's useless. For the majority of the time, we rarely ever find anything in our clearance aisle because most of the stuff that's marked down is only marked down just a few pennies. It's just not really worth it most of the time. But every now and then, we'll run across a good buy, just like we did on these right here. This is the first thing we bought out of our clearance aisle in forever, and I check it fairly regular when we're up there, is these Ever Ready silver AA batteries for $1. Now these have a shelf life to 2017, and they were $1, and they had 2 packs of them left, so we bought the 2 packs they had. These we will put back. We buy Dollar Tree batteries, the cheaper batteries, and we use them in our flashlights here and use them around the house for time being right now. But these kind of batteries we put back. If we have a grid out to where you can't go buy batteries again, these will be the ones that we'll rely on. Okay, so that's kind of how we handle our batteries. I know a lot of people don't like Dollar Tree batteries because they don't have a long usage life, but for $1, I'm going to go that route. And then when we have an emergency situation, or if we have a grid out or something like that for an extended length of time, then we'll go to these reliable and trusted batteries that have a good long shelf life on them. Another thing that we buy for our preps, and we keep this is of utmost importance, or I feel like it is, to have in your preps, no matter if it's a bug out bag or a prep at the house or a prep for your building or outbuilding, whatever it is you're doing, is duct tape. Now, you can do anything with duct tape. You can tie up anything with duct tape. You can almost seal up water with duct tape. There are just so many uses for this stuff that it's just unbelievable. And if you go online and look for uses for duct tape, it's going to be pages full of stuff. So duct tape is a really, really good prep to have on hand. It's just, there's so much stuff you can do with it. Anyway, look those uses up for duct tape and get you some duct tape and have it on hand for your preps. It's a really good thing to have. Now we picked up this Sterno canned heat. Now, we don't have a stove that this goes in, but this can be used to cook with. If you can just set it under a grate, you can make a grate anywhere. You can cook with this stuff, and it's really good to have. It is sustainable and biodegradable, and it's just a really, really good thing. Check this out. Look it up online, how to use Sterno canned heat, and you'll be surprised how many ways you can use it. It's a good prep to have put back for emergency cases. Now, here's another item we found on sale with these hand warmer value packs. I can't remember the price we paid for them, but it was very inexpensive. And these things, I rarely use stuff like this, but Sandy and I were talking, you know, if a person had a grid out in the winter months, something like this might come in very handy. Even though you have backup heat to heat your house with, it may not be as efficient as what you're doing right now. And these hand warmer packs may come in very valuable, but if you're out having to gather wood or gather coal or stuff like that to bring in to heat your house. So these things, I think these were like $2 for 10 packs. It was just a really, really super good buy. But stuff like that, they also make good bargaining items. Don't forget that when you're doing your preps. If you run across something that's very inexpensive, even though you may not use it all the time or have a use for it, there's other people that could have a use for it that you could use it for bargaining power in an emergency or in a grid down situation. Now, this is an item that I think everybody should have. I showed some plastic last week in a video. It's a thinner plastic than what this is, and it could be used for the things I mentioned it for, but not hardly as efficient. Now, this plastic here would be very efficient for like a lean-to. If you needed to create a shelter out of plastic, I would suggest getting you some of this plastic like this Husky plastic. It's a 3.5 mil, I think. Yes, 3.5 mil. It's a 10 by 25 foot, and this plastic here would just work wonders for covering windows or covering holes or like I said, building a shelter. Guys, you never know when you may be in a situation that you may have to build a shelter for something, or for some of your pets or your critters. You know, your cattle or your dogs or your cats, or who knows what you might have to build a shelter for. This would work really, really good. Now, another thing that I pick up, we have this at the house, is a propane lantern and a propane stove. And we pick these up when we catch them on sale, or these cans of propane. Now, again, in a grid down situation, these are going to be good for a while, and then they're going to run out. And if the grid stays down, then you're not going to be able to go back and buy more, because the stores are going to be closed by that time, I'm sure. But these things can keep you going for a little while. Propane lanterns and propane stoves, and you can cook on them and have hot food. But I tell you, in a situation where you don't have any electricity, hot food really goes a long way to cheer you up. We've been there and done that, so we know how it can be. And there's all kinds of ways you can cook in a grid out situation. You just need to gain knowledge on that. You need to get online and research those kind of things. And the last thing I want to show you that we buy in the Great Value brand are the pinto beans. They're 50 cents a can, and I really like the flavor of these beans. I was surprised that they were as good as they were, but I still add a little bit of bacon grease in them when I fix them. And the thing about these that I like so well is that we normally don't eat a can of them. And what's left over, you can take these and make like bean cakes with them, just like you would make pancakes or you know, something like that. And man, you talking about good bean cakes. They are delicious. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the video today and stopping by and visiting with us. We hope that you've enjoyed it. We hope that you've learned something from it. Be sure to share with us in the comments below your questions and concerns. Let us know how you use these products. Hey, if you've got ways to use them in various dishes or various things, various uses for them, be sure and let us know and share it with the community. We love to hear what you've got to say, and we love the knowledge that you share with us and everybody else. So God bless you all. We pray that you prep your house, and mainly that you prep your soul. You know, stay spiritually prepped through these times, because times are getting tough. A lot of stuff we need to talk about. Be sure and join us on Locals if you get the opportunity, because I hope to do a new upload over there in the next day. If not, hopefully the day after tomorrow. So anyway, again, thank you guys for stopping by, and we'll see you in the next video.